Queen Lenora, another relationship advice. So Tanya, I don't know what's going on with Tanya, y'all. But Tanya is addicted to phone video games, online video games. You know, the ones you get at the app. You know those games. And Joe is frustrated. He is like, okay, this is going too far. She's purchasing these video games. She done take over $5,000 out of our joint account into her account so she can pay for these video games. And when I tried to confront her about it, she tried to deny it. And then she finally told me, but she was going to get ready to leave Joe because he was asking too many questions. Like, talking about you worried about money all the time. Yeah, $5,000 ain't no little chump change, okay? We ain't no billionaires with $5,000 is only $5. You know what? You know. I don't care if you're middle class. You know what I mean? You know exactly what I mean. We ain't just $5,000 just ain't going because you're on the game, on the phone, on the game. Okay? I'm just telling you, Tanya has a gambling problem. You know, when you think about gamblers, you think about them with the machines and they're going to get some money out. But you do, those things be getting addicted. I'm going to just tell you. I be on Coin Master. They were trying to get me to pay for something. And I think I probably would have paid for a couple of things, but, you know, it won't let me pay for it. Because I got to do some kind of downloading and this thing. And I'm not phone savvy, so I just don't do it. But I be on there like that. I exactly know exactly what it is. But I don't think I was doing no $5,000. You might get $20 from me, maybe even $40. Hell, you might can get $100, but you ain't getting no $1,000. We ain't going further than $100. I don't even think we're gonna make it to $100, but I don't know because my phone won't allow me to do it. So hey, you know, I don't know what to say. But she needs Gambling Anonymous. She needs to go to a Gambling Anonymous club. What's it called? Gambling? What is it? Like, you know, like Alcohol Anonymous? A support group. There we go. Thank you. A support group. Eli just told me, yeah, she needs to go to a support group. Because I'm going to tell you right now, she's gone. She's addicted. You can see that she don't want to talk. She ready to divorce you if you talk about it. She think you all being money hungry because she ain't getting no money off of these games. She's just going to the next level. And I wish I knew what game was because it might be Coin Master. She might be blowing me up. Ooh, Lord Jesus, yes. I'm just telling you. You guys got to understand, an addiction is an addiction. And if you're married to this person, you need to be able to work this stuff out. An addiction is hard. I don't care if it's drugs, cigarettes, alcohol, video games, gambling, eating, shopping, dancing. Once you get addicted, you're addicted. Working out, it's an addiction. She has an addiction and she needs some help with that addiction. But her first step is admitting that she's addicted, and I don't think she's ready for that. And I don't know what to tell you on that. All you could do is try to be supportive to your wife. You know not to put a lot of money in that joint account no more because you know she taking it out the joint account. So she gonna be like, what happened to money in the joint account? I don't know, maybe you took it out. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. I don't know how to tell you. I mean, I'm just trying to be as real as I can be. This girl's crazy. I don't know, she ain't crazy. Tanya just has an addiction, and we all can fall into an addiction. Just because we're not into a regular addiction that other people might know doesn't mean it's not an addiction. And you, as a husband or a wife, Joe, you have to be supportive to Tanya. And you have to find a way to help Tanya get help. So what we like to do is like back off and be like, I'm tired of her yelling at me, mistreating me. And you take everything personal. But when somebody's addicted, it's no longer personal. They're attacking you so you can leave them alone. And you can't leave them alone. You're going to have to figure ways to do it and work those situations out. Understand, an addiction is truly an addiction. And I don't care what the addiction is, but you got to work on that person and love that person through that addiction and not give up on that person. That person's going to be rude, mean, evil, disrespectful, all those things that will try you. Be like, you know what? I didn't ask for this and I'm not going to deal with it. I ain't going to sit here and be miserable with this. F this. You know how we get because we human. We can't be acting like we don't act like that when somebody gets us mad and messes with us and have an attitude and be sarcastic, disrespectful to us, that we ain't like, forget you then. When you said I do, you can't really go, forget you then. You got to go, I love him. I love her. And that's what you got to do. And I think they showed you that, I wish I knew this person's name is in the Bible, where the man married a prostitute and he had to keep buying back his wife. And God was saying that's how we act towards him. Sometimes we get this situation and we have to learn how to react. And sometimes if we can make it through this, it can build a stronger relationship. But you want to be able to be open and be able to talk, but you don't want to be disrespectful. You want to come to that person because you got to understand they're addicted. They're in an addiction at this moment. So in their addiction, you got to come to them in a different way than you would if the person wasn't addicted. Okay? So remember that when you're doing that. I know I didn't give you as much help as you wanted, but the main help that Joe needed to know is that she's addicted. Because I know when I see somebody on drugs, my mentality is totally different because I know they're on drugs than if I didn't know they was on drugs. Or if the person had a handicap, you're more sensitive to the person that's handicapped. Or you see an old person and being rude or mean, you're more sensitive to that. So if you can get in your mind this person is addicted to something and this is an addictive behavior, you might have more of a sympathy for this person and then try to help them out. I hope that helped you. Remember to love and live each day as if it were your last. Smooches. The how you feel. Okay. The love and live show. The truth, the real, tell you how you feel.